Hello.
Hey y'all, it's Lainey. I have returned to the YouTubes. I hope you missed me. And what better way to return than talking about some perks, huh? So let's jump right into it. We're going to cover the Resident Evil chapter today. First up, we have Miss Jill Valentine, and she has 3 teachable perks like all the survivors do. First up, we have Counterforce. So you clean totems 20% faster at tier 2, okay? And after cleansing a totem, you can see the aura of the furthest totem from you for 3 seconds, and you gain an additional 20% stackable speed bonus to cleansing totems for the remainder of the trial. At tier 3, the only difference is that the furthest totem from you is revealed for 4 seconds instead of 3. Other than that, everything else stays the same. I guess it could be really helpful for people who are looking to clean totem, to have, whether it's a challenge, whether you're trying to prevent NOED. I think that would work really well. I would say that if you're doing this, if you just want to do a complete totem build, you can be like inner strength, counter force, small game, completely totem related build, so that way it benefits you, in the long run because you're bringing inner strength. So I think that that's a good one to pair with it. Other than that, I really don't know how to feel about it. I mean, if you all enjoy it, let me know in the comments. Let me know how you enjoy Counterforce. Do you use it in all of your builds? Let's talk about it. Next up, we have Resurgence. You gain 50% healing progress instantly after being unhooked or unhooking yourself. The really cool part about Resurgence is that it saves time, because that heal, especially when you have Sloppy Butcher on there, that heal when you first save somebody, if you have Will Make It, bringing Will Make It with Resurgence, it's beautiful. So if you have somebody who you're saving out the hook, you have Will Make It, or you have botany knowledge, that heal's pretty much going to be instant. Or if you have autodidact with all of your different stacks on it, instant heal, it's going to take 2 seconds. It's fantastic. Lastly, we have Blast Mine. So Blast Mine activates after completing a total of 66% worth of generated progress, okay? So after you repair for at least 3 seconds, you can press the ability button to install a trap that stays active for 45 seconds. So your ability button is what you use for like Dead Hard. I believe Diversion is also on the ability button. I can't 100% remember, but check your keybinds, adjust things as you need to, but you use the ability button for that. So all effective generators will be revealed to all survivors by yellow aura, and only 1 trap can be active on a generator at a time, okay? So let's say the killer goes to a gen that has a trap on it, they're going to be stunned and blinded. But not just the killer, if there are other survivors nearby, they will also be blinded by this. And then Blast Mine is deactivated for the rest of the trial. So you can basically make as many Blast Mines as you need to, but the moment it actually gets like triggered or activated, it will be deactivated for the rest of the trial. So it's pretty much a one-time use once it's successful. I've been Blast Mined when I've been playing killer, don't like it. Even if you have Lightborn, you still get blinded technically, so I don't know if that's a bug they need to fix. I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah. Next up, we have Mr. Leon Kennedy. First up for Mr. Leon, we have Bite the Bullet. So when healing, you and the survivor you are healing will make no noise, including grunts of pain, and there's no noise notification on failed healing skill checks, and healing regresses only by 2%. At tier 3, the regression is only 1%. I mean, that could be pretty cool. You can do like Bite the Bullet with like Resurgence. Oh my god, that would be absolutely amazing in terms of like you getting healed, you healing the other person. I feel like that'd be really good in an altruistic kind of moment, because basically you and the survivor you're healing pretty much get Iron Will for free, right? And if you mess up, it's like a healing, like if Technician were a healing related instead of gen related, that's basically what Bite the Bullet is, which is really cool. So next up, after completing 60% of progress on any generator, 50 at tier 3, Flashbang will activate. So you can enter a locker. You cannot have an item, so you have to be empty-handed. Press the ability button that we talked about earlier, and you can craft a flash grenade. You get 1 of them, okay? And when it pops off, basically think like the firecrackers from the lunar event, but you can craft one whenever you want to, basically. And it can be used to distract or blind. You can save people with this, which is really cool. You can blind the killer and save people. You can also leave it behind when escaping the trial if you really want to. I've never been saved with Flashbang, but I've seen other people be saved with Flashbang. It's pretty cool if you can really time it right. Yeah, I would say try that out in your builds. If you're not good at flashlights, maybe you'll be good at Flashbang. Who knows? Last but not least, we have Rookie Spirit here, okay? So you can complete 4 or 3 at tier 3, okay? For good or great skill checks while repairing generators, you can activate Rookie Spirit for the remainder of the trial. When it's active, you can see the aura of regressing generators. So I think this is a good baby perk. I hate to say baby, but I think it's a good beginner perk for a lot of survivors. So you're starting the game out and you're figuring things out. I won't use it personally unless it's redeemed in the build. I personally won't be touching it. But I can see why others will be interested in it for sure. All right, that's it on Survivor. And I'm gonna go talk about our Nemesis, aka Demetrius, aka Great Value Thanos, aka Grimace from McDonald's. Let's go talk to him real swift, huh? And here he is, the letter T himself, Mr. Trashbag Extraordinaire, America's Next Top Model, winning, garbage bag wearing king. Okay, so let's talk about his perks. So first up, we have Lethal Pursuer, okay? At the start of the trial, the auras of all survivors are revealed to you for 8 seconds. At tier 3, that will be 9 seconds. This is pretty intense. This pretty much gets you on the trail of a lot of people real quickly. Normally, when I'm trying to find survivors at the beginning of the game, I generally use whispers, but this is pretty cool. So if you're ever wondering why Nemesis came straight for you, he's not hacking, it's just his perk. Next up, we have Hysteria, okay? Whenever a healthy survivor becomes injured by any means, all injured survivors suffer from the Oblivious status effect for 25 seconds. And it can only be triggered once every 30 seconds. The only difference at tier 3 is that the 25 seconds is 30 seconds, okay? Oblivious is a dangerous status effect. Oblivious basically means that you cannot see the red stain, nor can you hear a terror radius. So let's say, he hits one person, right? Then all of a sudden you can't hear terror radius. You don't know where he is for 25 seconds. He can literally just roll up on you. It's basically like Tinkerer. Tinkerer makes, everybody oblivious. Well, not oblivious, but it definitely takes away the, you don't know the killer's coming, essentially. So kind of the same kind of idea. So that's a little dangerous one. I might have to try that out in my builds. Last up, we have Eruption, okay? So if you're kicking a generator, its aura is highlighted in yellow. Whenever a survivor enters the dying state, every affected generator will explode and loses 6% worth of progress and will start to regress, okay? Any survivor repairing a generator when it explodes will scream and suffer from the incapacitated status for 14 seconds, okay? And it's a cooldown of 30 seconds. Only difference at tier 3 is that the 14 seconds is 16 seconds, okay? When you're incapacitated, you can't do anything. You can't heal, you can't throw a pallet down, you can't repair a generator, clean a totem, nothing. You literally can't do anything for 16 seconds. And depending on how close that person in the dying state is to you, you might be in some trouble, okay? Personally, I don't see a lot of killers using Eruption in my games. Pretty much none of these perks, really. I don't really see any killers using them. I don't think they're probably part of the meta yet. But I do know I have friends who also stream that will take maybe Hysteria, maybe Lethal Pursuer. They're trying to get, kind of pressure at the very start of the game. I don't think these are bad perks. I think these are really cool perks. And, I just wish the Survivor ones were just as good, you know what I mean? But all in all, I think the pack was great. I really enjoyed DBD bringing Resident Evil to the game. I think that was a huge boost in morale. If only we could, the map wasn't so huge that people got lost for 2 seconds. But it's absolutely amazing. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to know your opinions on how it's been probably a month, right? A month since Ari's come into the game. What are your thoughts? Do you think it was a good addition? Do you like the perks? Do you like the characters that came with it? Let me know what you think. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week, okay? So please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you really want to know more about my content and want more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Let me know as well what you would like to see me cover in the future. Is there, certain perks you would like me to cover to break down even further? Be sure to check out the breakdown playlist in the description as well to see what I've already covered. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.